What is going on, everybody? We are here back once again. WCW Super Brawl. It is our third pay-per-view event of this series. How are you doing there, Mr. Chris Mullins Jr., my friend?
I'm doing great. We
Pretty
got a
good.
great, wonderful show ahead of us. The fans will love it.
So let's kick it off here in the pre-show. We got some matches here. We got Carl Anderson, Sean Waltman representing the one and the only New World Order Exotic, taking on Chavo Guerrero Jr. and Guerrero Maya Jr. representing CMLL. However, your boys of NWO Exotic able to get the wins here. Sean Waltman pins Maya Jr. with a sit-out facebuster. Ooh.
Carl Anderson is getting up near near 90 on entering.
I know he's gonna be like, bro, tag me in. Bear Bronson defeats Carly Colon here. Not a bad match.
Great chemistry.
I know. I'm just like, that's interesting.
This could be a feud for the future. I think we can run with this.
That's hella good. Kevin Condren and Mike Bennett here defeating the Colones, Von Erickson Dynamic Duo. I don't think I actually picked a winner for this one, so this one was like whoever wins, actually. But pretty good there. Marshall Von Erickson getting better at his gimmick. That's pretty good. And then we have the pre-show Battle Royale, which was a 73, which is pretty darn good. Which also means that I'm guessing Battle Royales are getting better grades than what they were before. A couple of builds
Battle
early.
Royals have been fixed, patch-wise.
So we got our boys here. It's pretty gimmicky. We got some lower tier guys. We got a stare down between Brian Pillman Jr. and Buff Bagwell from what happened on Thunder this past week, of course. We got even like a little thing with the Grimmeth marks where Mr. Matt Marquis and Simon Grimm are face to face. He's like, I remember you breaking the rules. I don't want to talk to you. But then they see Rick Steiner over there barking at him, and they both agree to take him out. However, Alexander Hammerstone able to get the most eliminations in this match. The final four were actually Al Jones, Matt Marquis, Brian Pillman Jr., and Al Jones, though. So I'm guessing maybe Matt Marquis had to sacrifice his friend, not friend, Simon Grimm. In the end, though, Orange Cassidy able to get the win here by eliminating Al Jones, and Al Jones just ticked off. He's like, what the heck? You know, Vince is out there screaming at ringside. I love it. And time to kick off our show. We got one of those great hype packages. I don't know, what song's playing to this, Chris?
Let's see. Let's pick something really, really cool.
Something in 2021. Give me a random song by a random band.
I don't know about the song, but I just have a feeling that for some reason on this card right here, it'd be something by like someone like The Weeknd or Flo Rida.
Yeah, Flo Rida makes a return. He's got SuperBrawl, Lunch Money Lewis, and Flo Rida featuring The Weeknd, and they got a rap album called SuperBrawl or something, and we got the rights to it. So we got all of our boys here for a video package, hyping all the matches and stuff to come during the show. It's pretty good. Only got a 69 rating. Nice. But it boils down to Tino Sabatelli being very underwhelming, sadly. I'm really sad on that one. Very poor when trying to improvise dialogue. So homeboy needs to step it up, Tino. Jordan Oliver and Leo Rush don't click at all, which is really sad because it's their first ever 1v1 match. Maybe their last, who knows. Jordan Oliver able to defeat Leo Rush here with the WCW World Light Heavyweight Championship becoming his, bringing it back to Whitey F&B. After that match here, would you like to take the lead on this one, actually, Chris? Been talking about it. I'm sorry.
So, we talked. We literally scoured the globe, and we promised you guys a big surprise here. And so did Shane Douglas. So Shane Douglas says, Tino, tonight is the night. I got your guy. Tonight you will be wrestling Japanese legend Kaiji Muto.
Tense, dude. I'm loving it. He brought him all the way from Japan.
This is huge.
And guess what? Tino able to get the best out of Kaiji Muto. He actually had a better performance than him, which was nice. So yeah, pretty good there. I'm enjoying it. After that, Scott Norton, he says, I remember Big Coop out here. You said you wanted your chance. He says, but if you look above us, we're doing it under my terms here because we're not on television. we're on pay-per-view tonight. We're gonna up the ante.
And when you got two big dogs, you put them in a big cage.
Johnny Ace is like, you got your challenge there, Scott. However, Scott Norton was able to defeat Levi Cooper here to make the 7th defense in his WCW television title reign. He was pretty tired out there, but I mean, I would be too in a cage match. Like, shoot, he powerbomb.
I'd be tired too. Yeah, I guarantee these two horses in a steel cage, it probably got wild.
Dude, it's a giant match between two giant men, personalities, and he powerbombed them. I don't know why, but I'm imagining like a Kevin Nash just splat on the ground. It was a pretty good match too. It was like 7-9. After that, we have Tanera Conti backstage knocked out, and the camera pans over, and Tennille Dashwood's the one that did it.
Tennille is in WCW.
And she goes and steals the WCW Women's title, taking the place of Tanera Conti tonight. Able to actually get the pin with a roaring, the pin. Able to get the hit here on MJ Jenkins with the roaring elbow fault with the pin there. Pretty good there. She had the best performance too, to no surprise. Match went on for far too long for an eye candy match. Okay. Okay.
At least we know that now.
Yep. Andrade and Marty tear it down here. Andrade Oropez makes Marty tap out. So
to the figure 4 leg lock.
Yeah. Marty benefited from having a hot new move. What do you think his new move was? He probably did one of those, like, you know, those like little finger submission things. He probably did one.
Yeah,
he
probably did one of those. Like, I'm thinking something with the fingers.
Yeah, instead of the finger snap, it's like the finger crack, and he's like, he's like, I can't do any like face locks or whatever. So we're gonna have to go for the figure 4. After that big match also to follow up, Humberto Garza able to become the #1 contender for Jordan Oliver's light heavyweight championship, and Jordan Oliver comes out with his boys Whitey F and B and
tries to intimidate Garza, but Garza does not look scared.
Nah, dude, he's got that contract in hand. He's ready for what's about to happen with them. Judas Icarus out there just lost. He doesn't know what he's doing. After that, Werby's able to actually get the win over FTR here tonight. Jacob Fatu pinning Casey McKnight after hitting him with a Samoan drop. Pretty good there. Then we have Darby Allin and Raven in a street fight. And actually, to everyone's surprise, by the way, the fans, they don't like street fights.
So, okay, that's okay. We learn.
Yeah, you live and you learn by the product. So I didn't think it was that hardcore of a match. Apparently is. Now we know. So Raven able to get the win here off Darby Allin from the even flow DDT. But during that match, though, Darby was actually distracted by Rosemary, who makes her debut, pledging her allegiance to the Flock. And then at the end, you see Raven standing tall above a bloodied and just no face paint left behind him, just pure blood running down his face as the Flock stands tall tonight. After that, we have our main event match here with Joe Hennig, if it wasn't obvious from recent events in real life. Joe Hennig
we've hinted at it, I believe, a couple times.
Yeah, if it honestly wasn't obvious before, it became even more obvious from real life. We're not going to put Alberto over. Come on now. I like Alberto, but maybe not after this, you know, like the wrestler.
I just really like Joe Hennig.
Joe Hennig's great. I love him, and that's why
got to build this to spearhead this company.
And that's why he needs a better challenger, someone not as obvious. I mean, we can't help what happened because we'd been pushing this and building before.
I just don't know what you're gonna do about that.
But out comes trouble. He had such a better theme song in TNA, like, bro. So I've been waiting on. He does the little thing where he looks over his shoulder, and he looks at Joe Hennig and just smiles as we cut away and end the pay-per-view. So EC3 confronting Joe Hennig there doesn't mean he's #1 contender. I'm just saying that. Just saying that he's now in WCW. 41,000 people in attendance. That's pretty good. Almost 42,000. We were in Independence Stadium in LA. Pretty good there. Got a 77 overall rating. So, who do you want to give some hugs out to? I feel like Andrade for having like the best match.
Andrade had the best match. So yeah, I
I
definitely want to give.
guess.
Did we have someone lose? Maybe did we have someone lose tonight? We maybe didn't want to have lose.
Maybe Angel Rose, given her loss for the belt, and we'll do Leo also for doing the job with Jordan Oliver. So I think that's a good one there with those three. But we're gonna cut here, and then, like I said, we're gonna look at the wrestling world and see what's been going on here, because I know other companies have been getting a little crazy. All right, people, we are back here right now. Big news. Well, when this video comes out, TEW 2020 will be out already. So
Officially,
because I just got an email saying, hey, an hour. But let's check out the wrestling world here. In particular, Scott Norton debuted a new catchphrase, which was entirely improvised and surprised the fans. I don't even know what he said. Like, what, like, Big Bang, the whole shebang. I don't even know. Finn Balor called up to the main roster. Who would have guessed? Some wrestlers quitting. Joey Janela joined WWE. So, wow. That's a one. Some people in some relationships. Let's go check out who's champions in these companies right now. Why don't we? So, let's go check out WWE. Everyone's probably looking at that one in particular. Lindsay Dorado, 24/7 champ. WWE champion was Jeff Hardy, and that was an interesting one we saw actually happen.
Jeff Hardy, yeah, that was the one that we were talking about.
About a week ago. Sami Zayn, Intercontinental champ still. No, in real life. No Money in the Bank.
Has not decided.
Montez Ford, Angelo Dawkins. Becky Lynch. Not in real life. Big E, Kofi Kingston. Sasha.
Wait, no, they had something in real life on there.
Oh, for the Rumble? Oh, Cena.
Yeah,
Cena won the Cena. I'm very glad he won the Rumble.
For the third time.
Andrade.
Oh, no.
Is U.S. champ. Okay. Braun Strowman, Universal champ.
How is Andrade U.S. champ?
I don't know. Maybe it was written to both, actually. We got no women's Money in the Bank. No, they didn't do a women's Rumble this year. And then Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross are forever women's tag team champs. Check out NXT. Nobody won that or that. Adam Cole still champ. Jordan Devlin still champ. Keith Lee still champ.
Dusty Rhodes Classic.
They haven't changed belts at all in NXT. NXT UK. They haven't changed. And I don't think they've changed either. So nothing really there.
They've changed.
Ring of Honor. This was an interesting one because I know our boy Roosh actually got Angel. She's still champ. Or she new champ. ROH World Champ Roosh. He defeated PCO. Lethal and Jonathan Gresham. Which, I guess they've been champs for a while. I just forgot. And Dragon League champ.
Impact.
I think NWA is for Impact, yeah. And New Japan also forgot them. Let's see. Zicky Dice, television champ.
Aaron Stevens is the heavyweight champion. Or the national heavyweight.
I guess he is in real life. But look at that. Eli Drake and James Storm. That's a tag team. Dude, Eli Drake. Great guy. What's going on in New Japan here? Naito's killing it, taking some belts. Yo and Sho. Dude, Yo and Sho are great. Tanahashi and Ibushi. What? Moxley's got that belt. Shingo Takagi. And Los Ingobernables de Japón there. OVW is owned by JBL. They were brought over in the latest update. Let's see. Check on our boys at MLW. AJ Kirsch, Ryan Nova, Mind Reed, King Mo, and Nick Densmore. Ryan Nova's champ. Wow. Lucha. What's Lucha? What Lucha? Good Lucha. RVD. Lucha champ still. Jordan Clearwater. I think he's still on, and they don't have a trios champ. So. Impact. Jordan Grace knockouts. Tessa Blanchard. Ethan Page. Josh Alexander. Ace Austin and Moose. So I don't really think they've moved.
So you got
too
same
much.
champs.
Yeah. CZW. I know I am a fan of them in particular. It's Fallon, Ruckus, and Dave McCall and Nate Carter. AEW. That's pretty much it there. Chris Statlander, Nyla Rose, John Moxley, and Paige Kenny Omega. So, are we not going to talk about how Chris Statlander got the AEW TNT Championship? Okay.
What?
Because it can be for any gender, so.
Oh, jeez.
That happened. So, I don't even know what to say on that.
The damn alien of all people.
The alien. She came and she just took it from us. So, let's see. Any other big news in the wacky, wonderful world of professional wrestling? Diary. Not diary. Where is it? News. So, Ric Flair, of course, passing away there. Any retirements? No retirements, actually, which is interesting. New workers.
What about relationships?
Don't think we've had any new worker generated because the pictures. I will have to actually get. I'm actually gonna message Lindex and be like, "Oh yeah, free pictures." That actually is a very big thing. Now that the full game's out. So there's some people gone and whatnot from their loans. Head bookers, anything there? I think probably just like JBL. A couple of these actually. You can look at Todd Keneally. Chris Hera became booker of a company. Huh. New owners? JBL. JBL taking over OVW. That's such a good one right there. New companies? Nope. Probably just those are imported in.
Relationship.
Random incidents. Rebby Sky pregnant. JoJo gave birth to a baby. Where is it?
Relationships.
Hatred. Charlie Morgan, Laura DiMatteo hate each other. Vampire Warrior got a divorce. Jay Lethal's dating somebody.
Garza Jr. broke off his engagement.
Oh man. Fame. I think that's
broadcasting news.
I don't think is there ever anything in broadcasting news. Probably just signing with broadcasters, but that's it. Nothing crazy. So I think that's about it. Maybe Hall of Fame has something. Nope. So that's gonna do it for checking out the wacky, wonderful world of pro wrestling. So with that, everybody, next time it's the Nitro after the pay-per-view. Anything could happen, and we'll be going into April. And that was loud. Chris's mic just broke there. So that, everybody, we'll see you all next time. Keep it safe.